against the Barbarians, when I saw, I'm starting on 10 and then against Spain as well, I knew obviously there's something from the coach's side, seeing something in me, to play me on 10. And Coach Swys actually came to me early this week and he said, even this morning, he's just show and go, because he believed I can take that space. And it was quite, it's an adaptable change that I could make from 7s and 15s. Because the role basically stays the same, decision making and things like that. I think I have the capabilities of putting people into space. I've seen it in training, I've seen it on the field as well. And that's what gives me confidence in the position, is knowing that the coaches back me with the team jersey on my back.
Hando from SABC Sport. Coach Swys, just a word or two on the performance. How did you see the girls, obviously from the Barbers game and then onto this one?
Yeah, very happy. Must say very happy. The thing that made my day, defense shows your attitude and how hungry you are. In those first 12 minutes, we just refused to let them score. And I looked at my coaches up there and I said, this can become special if that's the attitude. And then the last 10 minutes again. That's why I said to JJ, that last try was so unnecessary, because it was just wonderful to see that passion to defend our line. Yeah, and I must say there was a few chances. The ball just went the right way. It could have been a nicer score. But all in all, very happy with the performance, especially with our set play. Our set play was something to remember for a while.
Coach, you spoke about the set play, just on that scrum, and it was a real dominant factor, and then obviously giving you goal forward balls. That's the cornerstone of any good rugby team.
Yeah, I must say, when you scrum like that with previous teams I was involved in, if you do scrum like that, you want to play a lot, because if you make a mistake, you scrum again. And we had so many scrums because we played. And if there's a mistake, I said to the coaches, I don't mind, because we can scrum again, and we suffocated them well. But then saying that, I don't know how you girls feel, but they were fighting right to the end. This Espanol, how do you pronounce it?
Espanol.
The Spaniards. No, they made it a great game, and they kept on playing and never gave in. So for women's rugby, I thought this was today almost a bit of a fresh thing that you want more of, that sort of thing.
Swys, you spoke in the week about the combination of Libby and Nadine and how you want them to go. Just your opinion on how you thought they went today, and then Nadine, how you also felt they went today? Yeah,
very happy. It was new for Libby at 15, and at a stage I was tempted maybe to move her, and I decided to keep her on a bit longer, and then suddenly she found her feet. She knows how we want to counter attack, and what I especially with the ladies, what I found, if they're much more sensitive if they make a mistake. So they must learn to play fearless. If they make a mistake, it's nothing. It's one thing I'm learning as well. If we can become a fearless team, we can really go places with this team, and they're getting there. But that combination is a good combination, and it's the first time ever. And it's decision making, and the counter attack is splitting when we're in the middle of this field, splitting the attack. I thought I saw much more positives than negatives in that regard.
Yeah, I think obviously myself and Libby, we've been playing for quite some time together, from 6 years, even with the 7. So I think in that regard, we kind of have the flair together. I think you can almost blindfold us and we will just, play off each other. And I think that's what probably makes the combination special, is that we just know each other's style of rugby.
This one for you, Aseza. Another brilliant game from you. Every time you put on the green and gold, it seems like you just have some fire in you. What keeps you going when you play for the Springbok Women?
Thank you for the question. It's just me. I'm just being me, and by the help of my teammates, the work that we put in at training, because the training is so tough. So the way you train is the way you play. So we give each other tough time in training so that we can perform in the field. So it's not me, it's my special team.
No, you're very humble. You played so well.
Thank you, coach.
Just one for you, Aseza, as well. Just watching the scrums in the second half, you know, almost got that moment where Archias Neyman was like, yeah, you know, yeah, we're gonna go forward. And it just seemed like it just went forward all the time. How's the chemistry, the camaraderie? What were you girls talking about every time before you huddled down and you went for a scrum?
As I said, at training, the competition is very tight. So we scrum with 16 people in the scrum, fighting for each other. So it's just us fighting for each other.
Any more questions? Okay, let's go.
I'll let the woman.
Okay.
Go.
Very nice.
Just ask, you can go.
Okay, Coach, I was going to say one area of concern, the first 10 minutes of the game, the last 10 minutes. You guys were under the pump at first 10 minutes, Coach Swys, especially on the back foot. You had that 2 moments on defense where they got you on the inside ball. Just your pillar was sort of caught out there. That's maybe the one concern, just tightening up around the fringes.
Very sharp observation. We were slacking there on the, so you can say A or pillar or post or whatever.
Pillar post, yeah.
And that's good coaching from their side. But then Beth, very good defense, coach fixed it. The call came up, why are they there? And he identified and never happened again. So, you know, it is a sport and you play, they've got plans, we've got plans. And if they plan work, you've got to say to them sometimes, well done. So that was good. I'm not too worried about those two. That happens. I don't think again, if Japan plans that move, they'll have to plan something else because Beth will be ready for them there.
And just your tech as well, the one-off runners work nicely. The ladies coming around the corner, picking and goes, it worked very, you must be happy with that as well.
Yeah, yes, not entirely because they know what I want. I reward the ball carrier if they turn shoulders, and then secondly, the support players sometimes we're not there. And then Blomi had a carry there. If we had 2 cleaners on there, we would have walked through. So one work on definitely for this week is the support, is the second principle of rugby, which means support. How do you support the ball carrier? That wasn't good enough.
And then the last one, she spoke about the scrums. You guys got good double, you got the hit first, and then the double shoves. That was very impressive. You must be happy with Laurie and obviously working with the ladies there.
And Norian, she's a fantastic coach, and we need more women coaches like her in the country, and that's one of my plans to see if we can develop more with their help as well. She understands the fundamentals so well, and being a woman, she understands them, what makes them tick. You know, I always say I couldn't understand my wife for many years, now I've got 40 to worry about. So, so back to Coach Laurie, if that is the standard she's going to set going forward, the platform is there. So well done to her.
Happiness? Any Afrikaans questions?
So ek wil graag vir jou vra en ek dink dit sluit aan by die hele ding van support. So ek stem saam dat die vaste fasette was regtig goed geweest, die scrum, die lyn staan ensovoorts, maar ek het gevoel veral in die eerste 50 minute van die wedstryd met hulle was ons regtig 'n bietjie stadig by die breakdown geweest. So ons regtig stadig om by die bal uit te kom en dis waar ons baie keer die bal verloor het, net om ons te stadig was. Dit sluit aan by die hele ding van om te ondersteun. Wat was jou opinie oor die afbreekpunte?
Ja, beslis. As ons momentum gekry het, dan het gewerk. Maar wanneer die tackle fight gelyk op is, dan was ons bietjie laat. Maar dis 'n lekker hoek aan vir nou na ons tweede wedstryd. As dit te goed was, dan was ek nou bekommerd. Want ene moet jy my glo, die Japaneese volgende week. Hulle is klein en rats, hulle gaan vir ons irriteer en julle moet dit maar weet so lank as ons nie daai deel gaan uitsorteer nie. Ons sal baie vinniger moet clean en blast as wat ons vandag gedoen het. Maar dan in dieselfde asem moet ek gaan uitwerk is dit omdat ons dalk 'n bietjie moeg was, hoekom het ons nie daar gekom nie. Dood het 'n oorsaak en ons moet gaan kyk hoekom het dit gebeur.
Ja, net in Afrikaans oomsys. Net 'n opsomming van vandag se wedstryd, die sterkpunte en die dinge wat julle moet aanwerk vir die WXV2.
Ja,
asseblief.
Ja, wat my bly maak, ons wil 3 druk en ons het vandag weer 6 gedruk. En die vorige wedstryd het nou dink ek het 'n punt of iets gewen teen Spanje. So dit wys vir my daar's vordering, dit maak ons bly. Maar daar's definitiewe aspekte wat ons sal moet werk aan. Ek was bietjie teleurgestel oor die hoeveelheid foute. Ek weet nie of dit die wind is nie. Want toe ek ondergeloop het, hy swil kwaai, veral in hierdie hoek. 4-5 van ons foute was hier en baie, so baie die wind amper vasdruk teen die paviljoen, maar as geheel gesien baie tevrede.
Baie dankie.
Dan Kosa.
Yes, please. Aseza, khawusithathe said niziva njani emveni kwempumelelo, obviously Barbarians, and then ngoku yilena nijongene neqela eniqhela ulibetha elilandelayo, injani mood and emveni kuba nidlale kakuhle olu hlobo negame le ihambe njani kuwe ngomehlo wakho?
Thina asingaba bantu ba big-headed siwine games, siyazivuyela esiziwine game ila Barbarians nangoku iSpain, and ke ngoku ezo zinto ziyasilungiselela ukuba sibheke phambili for i-WXV, and ke ngoku i-WXV izaba nzima kakhulu, but ngoku siyazazi mistakes zethu esizenzileyo, ngoku sakwazi ukuzilungisa phi kwi-WXV, and ke ngoku eli qela nalo besilityile ngokuya sizodlala nalo ngokuqala, asilithathi for granted, nalo lizawuza nzima cause bapreparishile for thina nathi sizilungiselele ngezi games zimbini, so we are looking forward for it.
Uyabonakala uba i-leadership iyazizela kuwe, nisondezana kangakanani phaa kwesa scrum and indlela enidlala ngayo noSindi, kuba ke noko ixesha liye lihamba ii-leaders ziye ziphakame etimini?
Into ebalulekileyo kumamelana, because siyayazi uba uSindi yi-leader yethu enkulu, captain wethu, so if ever siyamamela yena yonke into izahamba kakuhle, and etrainingini ucoach usixelela okokoko, if ever sithetha sonke akho ndawo sizaya kuyo, if kuthetha umntu oyi-one sonke sizaya phambili, so siyamamela qhaqwa.
Aseza, cela usicacisele ngomdlalo wakho wena, uthethile ngeqela, kodwa kwi-forwards zi-strong, but umdlalo wakho uphucuke kakhulu. Usixele uba ulungiselela njani for udlalela amabhokobhoko, and yintoni ekukhuthazayo xa unxibe esa skipa?
Mna ingxaki yam ndiyathanda ufunda, so into endihambisayo phambili kukufunda. If into andiyazi ndiyabuza, andihambi ndiye phambili ndingayazi uba funeke ndenze ntoni. So mna xa ndizilungiselela for igame, I think ndiqala ndibuye umva ndibuze ubana yintoni bendiyenze rongo nendiyenze kakuhle, so ndikwazi ulungisa ezo zinto. After ndilungise ezo zinto ndiyayazi uba nayi ke ndiready for le game ilandelayo, otherwise if ever bengekho iqela lam nefamily yam bingazokwazi ukuphumelela phambili, so ngaba bandihambisela phambili.
Laxesha uphesheya la mzuzwana uyinyuse njani okanye unyuse njani umdlalo wakho?
Ngobe ndiphesheya khange ndibe nexesha elimnandi phana, kodwa ke ndifumene ndizathi intoni experience encinci, amava. Yes, ndifumene amava amancinci because bendidlala nabantu abaqeqesheke phezulu elizweni, from like England nabasuka kwezinye indawo, ndibe ndisuka apha kweli cala ndithina sidlala kakhulu irugby, bona badlala kakhulu, so xa sidibene ndiphinda ibe zii-teammates zam, so loo nto leyo indikhuthaza uba nam ndiyakwazi uba lapha nabantu abathini abaphezulu. So ndayithatha yonke loo nto leyo bendiyifunda phana, ungekho mnandi, but ke ngoku ezaa zinto zoba ungakho mnandi uzithatha uzenze zibe yinto epositive.
Baninzi abadlali beyilungu abadlala phesheya ngoku, liyandi kuqala.
Yes,
Limthile ukuthini ubuntu?
ithi loo nto leyo siyakhula.
Happiness?
JJ kan nie die ketse was so te verder.
Also, I don't know. The last time I checked, you didn't trust a guy in white shoes. Until JJ, even you are. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. We'll send out the media schedule for next week.
Well done, guys.
Thank you.
Ek weet net of die wat my gevra het op die nommer op haar rug maak nie saak. Sy kan enige plek job.